morning. It's 13 away from the top of the hour. We get to talking. And I sometimes forget that I got a radio show to do. But I better remember it now. Michael McDermott is with us, Executive Director, Indiana County Technology Center, ICTC, with us here this morning as we move into a new phase, the summertime phase. And get my computer working here, Mike. Here we go. I think we're good now. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me, Tom.
I'm glad you're able to come in and visit with us here today. Summertime's a different time at ICTC, isn't it?
Absolutely. A lot of activity, getting ready for the upcoming school year and a new group of incoming 10th grade students, first-year students, and also our adult ed. It continues throughout the summer. So, in essence, we really never shut down or close down, so to speak. We may slow down, but we keep moving forward.
Our conversation is brought to you by Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. That transition into the adult ed for the summertime, while at the same time preparing for the high school students that will be coming in the fall, means that the place really it's humming every single day.
That's right. We have constant communication with our sending districts, especially right up prior to everyone being off for the summer, to make sure that our enrollment numbers are correct and we don't miss anybody that intended to be enrolled in ICTC, and double checked all of our student numbers and class enrollment sizes. And then we have to compare that to our adult ed to see if we have any openings or offerings for adult learners that may want to participate in some of our programs, because obviously first serve is our sending school students. Mm-hmm. And then if there's any room in some of our programs, any of our programs will offer them to adult learners. And then if there's a extended interest in many of our programs from adults, particularly welding, this year HVAC, then we'll invest time and energy seeking out an instructor to provide evening classes, because we won't be able to do that during the daytime with our high school students.
Yeah. You ought to put up a whole course on getting a building ready. Just, for the amount, these other school districts, they've got time. The custodial staffs are stripping down the floors and putting new coats on them and doing repairs to the building and everything. And at ICTC, you have to push somebody aside in order to get some of that work done.
We have a plan. We have it mapped out in each section of the building, day by day, week by week. But we'll have it ready once school comes around for our incoming sending school students, and we do it in a manner which doesn't interrupt our adult ed learners either.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's talk about adult ed here in the summertime. For folks who don't know, it's a really, really active program, and right now, because of the way the workforce is working out, there are some real opportunities for people to get started on a whole new career, and ICTC can help them do that.
Absolutely. Never before has there been more financial support out there for individuals that want to either learn a new trade or enter into the trade in the skills area. There's such a demand in our area. We have full financial aid available at ICTC as well, that we can assist individuals that would like to enroll in our adult programs. And as I said, our businesses and industries in the area are fully behind us. They're really offering a lot of support. They're looking for skilled workers at entry-level positions, and we're able to provide that training to get them in the door and get their foot in the door, and put them in place with a very well-paying jobs now in our area, and family-sustaining jobs.
Now, you mentioned, just as an example, welding, and there are jobs in welding. We hear about that all the time. What are some of the other program courses that adults might consider at ICTC?
As I mentioned, HVAC is just taking off, looking for technicians. And there's many components to heating, that ventilation, air conditioning, and so forth, that people don't realize. There's electrical components. So you have to have a little bit of electrical background, which our program, teaches the basics and teaches an entry-level skill set. There's also just that interaction with the public. having those people skills. They're looking for people that can go into people's homes and deal with individuals and find out what their issues are and solve problems within their homes. So HVAC is a big area that of interest in enrollment, especially for new students that want to enroll in our adult programs. We also have our construction trades. We can't produce enough individuals that can help in the construction areas. So not only do we encourage a lot of our students to get involved with the various unions that are out there and in all the trades, but also our local contractors are in desperate need of individuals that are willing to work and have some basic skills. And we go anywhere from just basic framing to our masonry to fine carpentry work to drywall, you name it.
Yeah.
If you think about all the little jobs that need done around your home, our students in our various construction programs at ICTC can do those skills.
Yeah, yeah. Now, I know that for high school students, there are things such as machining and other coursework that maybe people might not think of as a job such as a construction trade. Okay, laying brick. I can picture laying brick, but I have a difficult time picturing what machining is all about. Are machining courses and other courses of that nature available for adults?
Absolutely. Machining is part of our manufacturing career pathway. We have an excellent machining program. And our instructor, Mike Resente, will take the students through the very basics of design, programming, all the way up to the manufacturing. We have certifications in NIM certifications with our industry recognized. Again, high demand, very well placed, all of our students. In fact, in machining, we're working with local businesses, Indiana Tool and Die and JWF in the Johnstown area, building pre-apprentice programs for our students so that they can start in their junior years, begin working for these businesses, earning apprenticeship credits, so to speak, in those businesses. So then when they graduate, and if they're hired by those businesses, they really enter with sort of an advanced placement, the same thing that a high school student would do in college courses. Yeah. It's an advanced placement where instead of starting at ground one with that company, you're already on step 2 or step 3, depending upon how far you've progressed. Obviously, that equates into higher wage and possibly a promotion within the company a lot sooner than you would just graduating and entering the workforce on your own.
Mike McDermott with us. ICTC is a very, very active place in the summertime as well as during the normal school year. For folks, just to wrap up the adult ed portion of our conversation, for folks who are interested, want to learn more, maybe want to get themselves enrolled, I know courses start at various times because of some of the course lengths are different. So where do people go for information?
The easiest way to get some information is just call the school. You can go to our website, ictc.edu, get all the contact information listed on the website. We have a Facebook page and an active Facebook page that provides information. Or come and visit us. Just come on up to the school. Come into the school. We'll direct you to where you need to go. We'll provide you with whatever information you need. And being able to come to the school and see us in person sometimes helps the enrollment process as well. You actually get to see, what some of the programs look like prior to just stepping into them, then seeing it on paper.
Yeah, you'll get an idea of exactly what you're getting into. And who knows, it could launch you on a whole new career path and your life could change.
That's right. In a year's time, we can have individuals trained and skilled and ready to enter the workforce. And in many programs like our CDL programs, in much less time than that, 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's amazing. All right, so meanwhile, you'll continue to get ready for the coming fall year, and the high school students will return. I don't know that there's great overturn in terms of employees, new teachers coming in. I would assume it's the same at ICTC as it is at other districts. And you look at the programs, you find out what's working well for you and what might be improved. And at the same time, you're watching some construction going on there on campus. That it has to be a pretty exciting time for you in the summertime, just to get ready for the fall, and especially with what's coming, huh?
Absolutely. And we're never settled. We don't believe that we have it all figured out and there's just one way to do and accomplish our goals. We're always analyzing our data, looking into our programs, looking for certifications that businesses and industries want the students to have or value once they possess those in their graduates from high school. So the summer months gives us an opportunity to review our curriculum, review our sequencing, review our certifications, try to fine-tune them in areas that we know that need improvement. And again, our goal is to provide the best educational experience for our students that we possibly can. So that's evolving in our world daily, and we try to keep up.
Yeah, well, you are certainly keeping up, especially the culinary department. We just finished the school year, and the culinary department has been very, very good to Indiana in the morning. We appreciate that so much.
Unfortunately, everything in our culinary department is frozen at this time, so no treats this morning. Sorry, Todd.
And your wife didn't pick up the slack either, did she?
No, she did not.
Mike, thanks so much for coming in to visit with us. Enjoy the summer.
You as well. Thank you so much.
It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160. Fox News is coming up next at the top of the hour.